Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my shop my stash video. We're gonna go through the products that were in here last time around. I have a few declutters and then we're gonna go ahead and shop my stash for new items. If you like these types of videos, shop my stash videos, rotating through your makeup collection, please make sure to go ahead and give this one a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. And now let's go ahead and get into it. Um, okay, couple things before we get completely started. I left for about a week, so I didn't use any of this makeup or very little from this makeup. I haven't used everything that's in here, but I've used quite a few products. I am going to go ahead and be leaving a couple things in here. That's number one. I didn't get to use everything. Number two, you'll notice I have no lippies in here, and that's because I'm in the process of doing my lip declutter and I just removed everything from here. I did that like yesterday, so I wasn't wearing makeup or anything like that. So we don't have any of the lippies here from last time around. I did get rid of some stuff. I think I got rid of my ABH foundation, which was here last time around. What else? Any other disclaimers? I know I put this one in recently. I can't remember which two I had. I know I had ABH. I had the Chantecaille, but I'm not really sure what else I had. Anyways, those are my disclaimers before we get started with the video. Now let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do primers first. We have the Pregame by Euphoria. I really enjoy this one. I like the glow that it gives me. My skin looks really hydrated, really illuminated, and it doesn't interfere with my skincare or my makeup. This is one that I do really enjoy. The other primer I had in here is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is a primer moisturizer in one. Again, this is one of my favorites. I've gone through so many of these. I like the fact that you could use it as a moisturizer slash primer, although I typically use it just as a primer unless it's like a no makeup day kind of thing. Then I skip moisturizer. I would use this and then I'll go with the tinted sunscreen. If I'm doing like full makeup, I'm keeping my skincare, like my full skincare, and I use it on top of my moisturizer. Does that make any sense? I don't know why I do that. That's pretty weird, but I do. So that's it for primers. I did have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion. This is in the shade 903, which is the medium glow. I did use this one actually on top of the primer as like an illuminator, kind of like a Hollywood Flawless filter thing. It's really nice. I do enjoy it. I was happy to have picked it up. Okay, now we can go on and move to foundations. I had the Chantecaille Sheer Glow Bronze Face Tint in here, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I really enjoyed it. I worked small section at a time because it does set. I really wanted to finish whatever was on this lid so I can get rid of it. It's impossible to remove. There's quite a bit of product in here. So I worked a little bit at a time with my face, apply it, like blend it, and then it just sets. It's so beautiful. It looks really pretty. It does not budge. I am really happy with this one. I might consider picking up the pink one for when I'm a little bit lighter, not as tan, because this was really nice. The foundation that I currently have in here is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin Better Foundation. I kind of was like, okay, I want to pull in some foundations that I kept after my declutter to see what do I really think about them, and this was one of them. It was a really pretty foundation, so I'm happy to keep it. And I my makeup looked really nice when I used it. Okay, let's move on to concealers. For concealers, I have three in here. This is so like separated, or it looks like it's super separated. It's not like I can shake it and like mix the product up or anything, but if you do this, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Like, why? Why? Is it the skincare part or what? But it looks so good on the skin. It doesn't smell weird or anything. Like, it looks really good. I do enjoy it. It's not a fuller coverage. I'd say like a light medium, maybe a solid medium I can get out of it. But it's super creamy, very hydrating. It's not going to give you the best longevity, even like setting it really well. It's kind of like very emollient in a way, but thin formula emollient, not like that thick it cosmetics emollient kind of thing. I really am enjoying it. I do want to finish it before it goes. I don't know. I mean, I do want to finish it. I don't think it's going bad again because all of the reviews I read online said pretty much the same thing. And I don't see like, yeah, it doesn't smell weird. It hasn't been more than 6 months old, not that I think. So I want to try and finish it. This is gonna stay in here. I also had the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Concealer, or it's called the We Are Even Hydrating Longwear Concealer. I have mine in the shade 225N. I really enjoyed this one as well. And I had the Calibre Hideaway. This I'm using this one as a color corrector, or like a brightener, under eye brightener. I have mine in the shade Warm Sun Glow. I will be pulling both of these out. Um, let's talk about bronzers. For bronzers, I had a couple. Um, I had three creams. Well, one is a contour, and then two cream bronzers. The contour is by Victoria Beckham, and this is in the shade Maple Contour Stylist. Honestly, I only used it one time, so I can't really tell you what I thought about it. I just was not wearing this like I wasn't wearing makeup. I didn't wear as much makeup as I thought I was going to. It didn't get used that much. We've got the by Mario. This is the Soft Skull Bronzing and Shaping Serum in the shade Light Medium. Did I probably use this one um, the most out of all three. I really like the formula. I find that it's super thin, very spreadable, not intense pigmentation, but it can like be built up a little to get, an okay color from it. Definitely on the lighter side. It's not like I'm not gonna get a full pigment of a bronzer with this one. That's just not gonna happen. But it's a beautiful base for a powder bronzer on top of it, or like just to kind of give a little bit of dimension to the skin without looking like I'm wearing too much makeup. I'm really enjoying that. Did really enjoy it. What do I want to do with the Victoria Beckham? I think maybe I want to keep it in here because I do want to play with it. The other cream bronzer I had was by ABH. This is the cream bronzer and the shade is Caramel. This is definitely my tan shade bronzer, but I really like the formula. I really enjoyed the formula of this one. A little bit went a very long way. Again, I think it's the fact that it's pretty deep for me, but it looked pretty good on my skin, especially after I came back from Hawaii with a little bit of tan. Looked really, really nice on the skin. The other couple bronzers we had in here, we've got Hermes Beauty. This is the Redimension Hydra Bronzer, and this is in the shade Tan Lines. And I want to break my nails. Here it goes. It's just so glowy, but looks so beautiful. Very healthy look to the skin. The color itself is really nice. I think it'd be suitable for like light medium skin tones. It is pretty nice color, really nice formula. Can't go. I felt like you have to be trying really hard to go kind of heavy handed with this one. It's just the formula, the type of formula it is, kind of like a jelly to powder kind of thing. Though it's not jelly. I don't know how to describe this formula if I'm being honest, but it's so pretty on the skin and I'm really enjoying it. I don't know what kind of formula is this. It's not like a just a normal powder, There's that. From Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Oh my God, I forgot how much I used to like this thing. I am happy to have it. I really enjoyed wearing it. It just brought back so many memories of makeup and all of that. So there's that. House Labs. This is one of my favorite bronzers. Not my favorite bronzer. I really like the formula. I really like the shade. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And then we've got the NARS. This is in the shade Laguna. Again, this was kind of like a rediscovery of makeup that I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember when this was like everything. It is a really pretty bronzer, solid bronzer from NARS. Nothing to complain about there. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and move on to blushes. I got a couple blushes in here. We'll do liquids, creams first. I had the Juvia's Place. What is this one called? I'm not sure, but this is the Soft Tulip Glow Blush. This was so pretty. One dot on the back of my hand was pretty much enough to do both cheeks. So, just saying, it's really pretty. It looked really pretty on the skin too. Enjoyed it quite a bit. I had the Beach Babe by Nude Sticks. I really like this one too. I mean, I love the formula of Nude Sticks. Their bronzers or blushes. Was not a big fan of the highlighter sticks, maybe just the shades that I use. Not a big fan of highlighter sticks, period. Could be that reason. But yeah, that one was really nice. And I have Sicily Fetal Blush Twist, and this is the long wearing cream to powder blush. This is in the shade 6 Passion. Is it Fetal? Fido? Butchering it, I'm sure. For me, this was more like a blush topper highlighter kind of thing, not as a blush, unless like this is the only thing I'm gonna wear with a skin tint, kind of like say I'm just gonna wear this and this, I could do that. It'll look really pretty. But if I was gonna be layering it with some other blushes, or I have a little bit more makeup on and I need, my blush to stand out, this would be more of a blush topper. This shade specifically, I guess. All right. Let's do, I think I had more cream blushes in here. I want to say I had the Say. Yeah, this one. This is the Say Glow Sculpt, and this is in the shade Peach Glow. Yeah, I was like, okay, I hadn't choose this one since I picked it up. So I really wanted to play with it. It's a really pretty color, really pretty shade. And then the formula of this one is pretty nice. It's more pigmented than the, like, because I think it released around the same time as the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt. Like the, like bronze blushes like this. I think they're called the Soft Sculpt blush. The formula of those is very, very thin, but the formula of this is a little bit thicker, but it's really pretty on. Okay. Oh yeah, I had more blushes. I got this one, and this one. Oh, and this one. Wow. Okay. My favorite blush, probably throughout my entire collection, is the Sicily. This is the L'Orchid Coral in the shade 3. Oh my God, this is so pretty. I absolutely love how it looks on my skin. Absolutely love how it makes my skin look. I really enjoy the formula. It's super buildable. It just makes me happy. So blush is getting out. We have MAC Petal Power Mineralized Blush. I was pretty surprised at how light this felt. It felt more like a blush topper again instead of a normal blush. So I'm like, wait, I remember this being like a little bit deeper, but I think I was thinking about a different shade. Because this one, like, I definitely was like, oh, I don't know if I can wear this alone. It's very glowy, which is I do like the glow, but I feel like it needs a little more dimension. So as a blush topper, this was really pretty. I put it on top of, like, you know another blush that was just like bam, the blush blindness. It's absolutely real. We have from NARS. This is Orgasm X, a little mini. I think I used it just like the one time. It's cute. It's a mini. And then we have from Melt. This is a blush light. And this is in the shade Nevermore. So it's okay. I felt like I had to dip my brush into it multiple times to get good payoff. It's a shade that it's not really my absolute favorite shade of blush, because it's got like a little bit of that mauviness to it, which I can wear sometimes, but not all the time. I really need to think about what my makeup's gonna look or my eyeshadow look is gonna be before I commit to a shade like this. Um, I don't know. I have not filmed my blush, bronzer, highlighter declutters, so we don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. Okay, we've got for highlighters. I had 5 highlighters in here. I had Jouer. This is the powder highlighter. This is in the shade Rose Quartz. Oh, this would show so much texture on your skin if you have any sort of texture. This absolutely emphasizes it. It is a glow from way wide, way far out. The nice thing about it is, like, if you dip your brush in here, like, tap your brush in once and then buff it, buff it, buff it, buff it into the skin, it looks fine. But if you accidentally put too much on your brush, you're kind of screwed, you know? I think this is something that will end up being decluttered. I'm not a big fan of these, like, I'm not a big fan of that type of highlighter anymore. I used to, not anymore. By Mario, this is in the shade Honey. I did not use it last time. I just never got the chance to. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that in here. We have the Bare Minerals highlighter. This is in the shade Free. Did I use this one? I think I did. I think I used it once. I want to keep it because I really don't remember if I played with it or not. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it. These two I definitely used. Stila, I find it very difficult. Like, once I get the color on my skin, it's good, but I find it very difficult to pick up much color. Like, I don't know. I think I need a natural fiber brush to be able to use this kind of formula or this type of highlighter, or it's just going to be just the super natural highlighter, which is fine. I think I need to try it with a natural fiber brush, something that will actually be scratchy and pick up some product. From Laura Geller, we have the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator, and this is in the shade Peach Glow. I really like this one. I think that these are still so cute. I really like them, so this one is gonna stay. I guess I would say the Redimension bronzer from Hermes is very similar to this formula. Jelly? I don't know. I totally skipped over the powders section. I had I need to clean my door, you guys. I had La Prairie in here. This powder is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have it in the shade Translucent 2, which is my, my summer shade. Considering picking up shade 1, Translucent 1. I think I've mentioned this before, just so I can have it like for more times throughout the year. Maybe I'll hold off. There's a couple other powders that I'm kind of considering trying out. But for now, this is good. And I do like that one. Givenchy Prism Libre. This is in the shade 3. This is the original. So this is the good one, not the reformulated one. Just FYI. That's coming out. It's like, what the heck? Why would you do such a thing? And now I'm like, okay, back to hoarding that product because I was like, oh, let's just use it. Now knowing that it was reformulated to the worst, time to hoard. We have from Anna Sue, or is it Ansu? Anna Sui, Sue, Sui. This is the loose face powder, and this is in the shade 300. A very beautiful brightening powder. I do like it sometimes where I'm like, ooh, I went a little bit too heavy. Like the concealer was maybe just a little bit too dark, or the powder, especially La Prairie, is just a little bit deeper for me. I'll just use a little bit of this one and just, bam, bright under eye, no issues. I had the Chantecaille. This is the Lotus Perfect Blur Glow Powder. I think I used it one time. That was it, one time. Didn't get a chance to play with it some more, so I am gonna keep it. And then I have my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Luminous Light. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna scrape whatever's remaining. I'm gonna crush it up and then like mix it with a powder or something, because it's impossible to get out using a brush. Like I have to like with my brush. So I need to finish this product this year. It cannot stay any longer. And I haven't been able to wear it because I can't get it with any brush. So I think time for some destruction on that. For eye products, let's talk about the eyeshadow palettes. All right, so I used, which ones did I use? There's only two that I did not get to use this time around, so I'm gonna keep them in here. I don't know if you remember, or it doesn't really matter, but it was, I kind of had decided to pull in some eyeshadow palettes that remained in my collection after my declutter that I was not 100% sure yet. I wasn't ready to let go of, but I wasn't like convinced that I need to keep in my collection. So I have a couple of these. I actually have 1, 2, 3, and the 4 one is right there, and this one. Anyway, for Nabla, the Cutie palette, Wild Berry, to be honest, I was considering getting rid of it even before then because I was kind of like very underwhelmed. Even like trying to use glitter glue or spritzing my brush and all of that. These two shades, which used to be like absolute favorites, almost did not show, especially this one, like almost did not show up. Like it did not have the like there, and then it just vanished. Like there's no base whatsoever, which is okay every once in a while, but come on, I needed something. I didn't want to have to dig into it and have to wet my brush and all of that. I am going to go ahead and pass this on. It's been determined. Next, I had the Sydney Grace Temptalia eyeshadow palette. This is on the Horizon eyeshadow palette, and this was one that I also was not sure what was I gonna do with it, and I came to the same conclusion as the other one, that I am gonna go ahead and declutter this palette. I want to say I used like some shades from here, from the greens. Don't know if I used this one or this one. I used this shade. I did not like the look. Like I really did not like the look. I don't know. I don't know if it was just maybe just me trying to force this palette onto myself instead of like naturally wanting to use it. I was like, oh great, now I gotta try this palette. Here we go, green eyeshadow look today. Kind of thing. It wasn't like, oh, let me see. Oh, I'm inspired to play with colors. So that's how I felt about this one. I felt like, yeah, I think I want to let it go. But now that I open it and I look at it, and it's like, did I really give it a fair chance? Considering I used it once. I'm not sure. I'm gonna pull it out. We've got a Tude Play Color Eyes. This is the Rosé Wine eyeshadow palette. It was just super subtle, like extremely subtle eye look, which is, I mean, I went into using it knowing that that's what I was gonna get. I did get to play with quite a few of the colors in here, so I did use quite a bit of it. Like you can see, there's dips. Definitely one that you would need to dip into it to get like the color that you want on the eyes. Maybe if I had a lighter skin tone, or if you have a lighter skin tone, this would be ideal. But with my current skin tone, it was like just a little bit like not oomphy enough. I do, surprisingly, I do want to keep it because even though the look was not bam, it was very appropriate. Like, let's say I got to go to work or something, and I just want to do some pink looks. It's perfect. ABH Jackie Aina, I am so happy I ended up keeping this one. I used it in a Get Ready With Me, and I just loved how it looked. I did use it again a couple times after that video, and I really am happy that I kept it. So this one is for sure going to stay in the collection. And then we have the Beautyverse palette by Charlotte Tilbury, a beautifying filter for your eyes. I wasn't the most impressed, but I didn't hate it. Again, I feel like this one, if I played with makeup a little bit more, I would have played with this one a little bit more. I would have played with the On the Horizon more. But the one time I used it, I was like, I'm not so sure. I'm not gonna get rid of it or anything. I am gonna pull it out because I did use it. And it's just something that I'm gonna have to play with later and see what I think about it. The other two eyeshadow palettes I did not use. I really wanted to film a get ready with me using this Glam Matrix Barely Basic palette. And then that didn't happen, so it's gonna stay. I have not used it. And Blushing Berries was one that I considered decluttering, but I do want to use it before I declutter it, before I make up my mind, so it's gonna stay as well. Staying in here. Oh, we had two single shadows. Oh my god, they're so pretty. I had Chantecaille Mermaid Eye Color in the shade Starfish. So beautiful. Really enjoyed that one. And there's a Victoria Beckham lid luster, and this is in the shade Mink. I just wish she did some discounts on her website. This is so pretty, you guys. Oh, I really want one more or two or three. Got so much dimension to the eye, gives so much dimension to the eye. All right, these are coming out from the eye area. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let go of. I'm gonna let go of these two. Let's talk about that. I have the Kaja ink stamp thing, wing stamp. I think I've had it open for more than 6 months, and I'm being so paranoid, but I'm gonna let go of that one. I would say it's an empty at this point. And then we have the Lily Lashes Triple X Mascara. I know that this is older. Well, maybe the formula has thickened up a bit. Maybe I should give it a shot. I opened it not that long ago, but it is an older mascara. And the first couple times I used it, I was like, I don't get the triple lashes. I think I'm gonna give it another shot now. When I opened it, and it looked like it had thickened up a bit. Tower 28, I just opened it and used it like 2-3 times. We have CoverGirl. Uh, what's this one called? It says the Ultra Fine Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Honey Brown. I I think that this shade is amazing for me, and I really like the brow pencil, except it breaks and it breaks down. It's not like it breaks the tip. No, like it'll break down below, and then all of a sudden it's like, what the heck? Like, but I really like it. And then we have the Kosas. This is also in the shade soft brown. This is nano. I guess the other one wasn't soft brown. So why did I say also? This was honey brown. And I have two liquid liners. One is by Maybelline and one is by Lancome. Black liquid liners. I had two pencil liners. I had the Give Settle Brown and then Violet Timing. I'm going to keep the Settle Brown because I'm trying to finish it this year. And I'm going to pull out the Violet Timing. Honestly, I did not like it in my waterline. Not as much as I like the Settle Brown. But it's a fine brow eye pencil. And then I have the ABH Brow Freeze Gel. I'm going to keep it in here because I need it. All right, and then the last two products in here are the setting sprays. I have Dermablend Lock and Last water resistant setting spray, and I had the Rare Beauty illuminating. Is it illuminating? Oh my God, what are they? Always an Optimist 4-in-1 mist. I really, really like this one. I love the glow. I really enjoyed using it as a primer mist. Um, and then like at the end, I would put a little bit of this on and then I'll top it with this one. Really nice. Okay. Now that we went through everything that's in here and I kept what I needed to keep, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put everything away and then let's go ahead and chop my stash for new items. We're gonna start with the new makeup. And then we'll go on to older products in my collection that I want to play with. All right, so from the new makeup drawer, this is not all of my new makeup, just an FYI, but these are some products that I'm like, I put in here. I knew that I wanted to pull some of them, maybe quite a few of what's in here into today. And then I'll just have to like film a haul as soon as I can wear makeup. At that point, they would still brand new, but they're in my drawer. I don't know why I'm rambling about that. Let's get into what we're gonna pull from here. Quite a few products. I'm gonna start with the Lippies. This part of the reason why I'm decluttering lip products is I know what I really like to use now, and this is the type of products I'm interested in, or these are the types of products I'm interested in. So, that's I needed some new Lippies, and I got rid of quite a bit of old Lippies. We've got Hermes Beauty Legendary Serum Lipstick. This is the Nudes collection. This is in the shade Eve. Disclaimer, I used it once, like the day that it arrived in the mail. I wore it in the car. I was going with my husband somewhere and I saw it in the mailbox. Anyway, I applied this and I really, really liked it. It was the formula kind of took me by surprise. The shade was really pretty. So I so far used it once, but I'm happy with it. Another product that I've used also once, and oh my god, I just wish that the shades that are on the website that have been released, I know like the target audience is not someone with a lighter skin tone, and that's completely fine. I feel like Kofi leans a little bit like medium deep or even deeper skin tone. So I understand their products, but they're so nice, and I wish that we could enjoy them a little bit more. The shades that are from here are not shades that I would typically wear. Like I want to say that she has 7 shades on Sephora's app. But this one I had this one that I was really interested in, and then there's another one that was a little bit more warm tone. I can't remember what it was called. I decided to pick up this. This is the Lassie Lip Staining Lip Oil, and I got the shade Rose. Oh my God, you guys, this is so pretty. I love, like, I am absolutely, yeah, I destroyed it. I really wanted to haul it, but I destroyed the packaging. Oh well. What was I saying? Like, I really am enjoying these types of products. They look super glossy on the lip. They leave a beautiful stain. So yeah, I don't know why I pulled it out. We're gonna do swatches at the end of the video, but I guess I'm just so excited to show you. But then I'll stain. Hmm? Let's just wait. Yeah, I wish that the other colors kind of called my name a little bit more. Um, Maybe I'll pick up the one that I was eyeing. Like I said, there were two that I was in between, and those would have been the deepest I would go personally. But anyways, from Lancome, I picked up the Idol Lips Squalane 12 Butter Glow, and I got it in the shade 36 Nude Now. This is the Care and Glow Color Balm. I finally returned the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Plumper that was hurting my teeth. I returned it. I was very surprised that Ulta returned it, but they gave me store credit. I couldn't get my money back. It had been more than 60 days, which is great. I was like shocked that they actually returned it because I felt like it had been forever. I picked up this guy in its place because, again, I'm really enjoying. See, I used it. I'm really enjoying the balmy, really hydrating, glossy lip look, and I'm excited to play with this one. I used it one time, and I was actually impressed. Used it in the car, like everything. Used in the car. As soon as I got it, I opened it and I used it. This one I haven't used yet. This is the Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil. I got the shade Cherry Oil Infused, the shade 15, which is cherry. I've heard so many people talk and rave and, about these, and it was time. I needed to do it. So I picked this guy up and we're going to pull it in. I know quite a quite a bit of lippies. I have one more that I do, no, two more that I want to pull in. This is one of them. I got the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer, and I got it in the shade Rosewood. I really want to get the shade Intense Rosewood. I tried this, guys. Spoiler alert. The only one I haven't tried was the oil. Oh my God. I really am glad I picked it up. I enjoyed it quite a bit the time that I did use it, to the point that I'm like, crap, I really want to order the one that's a little bit deeper than this. I might pick it up from Ulta during a, like, they sent out a coupon not that long ago. So I might pick it up from Ulta. I'll tell you what. So this one I got from Macy's. I had like some sort of rewards, $20 in rewards. I got this from Macy's. I got this when I exchanged the Charlotte Tilbury. These two with one more product, which I'm gonna pull in today, I got with $100 rewards card at Sephora. So the only one I paid for was this one, and I had 25% discount, and I had some points, like money amount, rewards points available at RMS. So I think I paid about $10 for this guy. So all of my new Lippies, I feel so good about acquiring. Did not cost me a fortune like it seems. We've got Pura Pura. This is the Ink Mood Glowy Tint, and I got the shade 22, which is Pink Prize. I have one of these. I picked it up when I was in Japan, and I did not know that I was going to like it so much. I really liked it. I like the one that I have. So I picked up two more shades of it, two different shades of the same line. This is one of them, and I do want to pull this one in this time. This is very similar to the Kulfi. See, it's like all glossy and whatever, but then it does leave a tint. Really nice tint too. So that is getting pulled in. Okay, the other product that I picked up from Sephora with my $100 rewards is the Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blush, and I got the shade Whim. I went in store to actually exchange the Tower 28 skin tint thing. It just did not work out for me at all. And I swatched these, and they're super pigmented, but they just looked so pretty. I was also in between shades. I decided on the Shame Whim. It seemed like the most fun and exciting shade to me. So there's that. And then what I exchanged the Tower 28 for is the House Labs blush. This is the Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm, and I got the shade Glassy Rosette. To be honest, I tried to hold off on this guy. I was like, oh, it can't be that good. It can't be that good. But I'm like, I really want to try it. It kept calling my name. So I got the shade Glassy Rosette, like I said. I do have the shade Rosette powder of this blush. So I hope that they'll, layer or look, nice together. So I'm going to pull that one in. Well, it's a lot of new products, but I'm going to keep going because I've worked through the new makeup, and it's good. This is where I want my collection to be. I don't want so many new products and products that I really don't like. I just want to focus and get rid of stuff and play with new things and exciting things. From Hermes, I picked up this guy quite a while ago. The Hydra Setting Powder. I don't really know why I still have it in here. I might have used it in a Get Ready With Me. I don't really remember. Like it's been a while since I picked up this guy, and I have it in the shade Light. I do want to play with it. It's like I got it, I used it once, and it just went in here. Why? I want to play with it. For my birthday, I did get a really beautiful present from my husband, and I am going to go ahead and pull it in. Absolutely, absolutely influenced by Nikki LaRose. I'm not even going to lie. The way that she talked about this bronzer, was like, all right, I need it. I really need that thing. I need to get my hands on it and see what I think about it. So I got it. This is the Hermes Healthy Glow Mineral Powder. It's the bronzer. I got the shade 03 Sahara. I'm very similar skin tone to Nikki. So there we go. We got it. I cannot wait to open it and touch it and play with it. I'm excited to share that with you guys. What else? I think I'm going to go ahead and pull in the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick. And this is in the shade Chocolate Soleil. I'm going to play with it. And I think that's it from here. I know that was a lot of new products to pull in. But, at some point, I just don't want this drawer to accumulate. I just want it to be like, hey, I haul a very small amount, and I immediately pull it into Shop My Stash so you guys can see the new stuff and not like stuff like, come on, Rania, you've had this in there for ages and ages. So that's the plan. So I want to try. So I'm going to pull in one more. No, I kept two highlighters from last time. I'm not gonna pull in the Charlotte Tilbury one. All right, could you even see what I'm doing? My God, today my angle kind of is crappy as heck. Let's go ahead and move on to eyeshadow palettes. Okay, for eyeshadow palettes, like I said earlier, the products that I'm using, I'm testing out. After I finish using them, I'm not putting them back into these drawers because I want to be able to tell, like, okay, what have I been using, what I'm not using, and I'm not just repeating palettes. Anyway, from here, I honestly don't have any ideas what to pull in. We're in September. Fall just right around the corner, so it might be the last chance to play with some colorful, not too fall palettes. Oh, my legs are so sore. Oh, excuse my socks and my outfit. I have a foot cream on. Might as well, you know? And my slippers need washing. Oh, yeah, because you really needed to know that. All right. What do I want to play with? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Um, what are we thinking? This one. Wander, Trailblazer. I really want to try this guy. From what I remember, looked like it would be Color Story. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this guy in. I'm gonna pull this one in. It kind of gives me a little bit of Natasha Denona over here, except for these two colors. Yeah, almost. Maybe just to me. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this guy in. Gives me a chance to like see what it's all about. We'll pull in this guy. And then not ready for grungy yet. I want something kind of fun, bright. How we do the Rose Quartz by Huda? Oh, it's set. See the tinted leaves behind? How cool is that? Rose Quartz. I haven't played with it too much. Clearly, I'm into my pink era. Okay. Let's pull that. I think that's it from this drawer. I think I'm ready to move on the one below. All right, so now from here, do I want to play with? I think I want to play with this one. I haven't touched it yet. I filmed the haul and I filmed my declutter video, but I haven't used it. So I'm gonna pull this one in. This is by Flower Beauty. This is Desert Lights. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3. And I had 2 in my drawer. I think I'm gonna pull one more. What can I pull in? That would be like fun and exciting. Fun and exciting. Really, Rania? When do I ever go for fun and exciting? Why don't we do one of the motherships by... I didn't want to do it because they're just so bulky and I don't want to put them in my drawer and have my drawer so heavy. But I think I'm going to do one of the motherships. I feel like at some point they all started being pinks. For anything from here on, I could probably pull in, I'll be okay with. I don't want pink though, not necessarily. What's this one? This is the X. Oh, I like the X. So Mothership 10. Yeah, this shade is so pretty. I'm gonna pull this one in. And that's it for eyeshadow palettes. I do want to say that I'm waiting for an eyeshadow palette to arrive today in the mail. If it comes today, I will probably put one palette back. So we'll see what happens when we're doing swatches. Maybe that palette would have arrived already. Okay, now I do want to pull in some primers, foundation, concealer, powders, and setting sprays. All right, for primers, my primer collection is finally under control. Um, I'm so happy. It makes me happy open it and being like not overwhelmed. I'm like, all right, cool. How exciting. I know I'm gonna pull in the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. So keeping that in mind, I don't want to pull in something super glowy. But I also love glowy. So I think I will do I want to do for Soli or do I want to do, let's do the Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I'm not going to pull something in too glowy and then I go for this one. Okay, let's do this. And I want to pull in one of those Mujis, not the pearl. I think this is the one I want to pull in. Yeah. It's got SPF 27. So I'm going to pull in both of these primers. Now let me go ahead and pull in some foundations. Here's the fun part, pulling foundations. I don't know why I'm so excited for pulling foundations this time, but I really am. I definitely want to pull in the Fenty Beauty hydrating, really don't know what it's called, soft lit. Wow, I cannot see for the life of me. Naturally luminous long wear foundation. I have it in the shade, is it shade 230? I think it's the shade 230 that I have. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this one in. What else do I want to play with? Let's see. I don't think the Misha is gonna be a good match currently. It's been a while since I played with the Givenchy. This one also been a while since I used the Makeup Forever Dior. You know, I think I'm gonna pull the Dior in. My friend Mariella was asking me about it and I was like, dang it, I haven't played with it in a while. I'm gonna pull it in. This is the Forever Skin Glow 24-hour wear radiant foundation. I have it in 2N. We're gonna do this. Do I want to do a third foundation? What would you do? What would you do? Would you play with a third? Oh, this is my decanting foundation or whatever you want to call it. If you move foundation into a smaller, different container, is it called decanting it? I don't know. I think for a last foundation, I've been using this guy so much. Like this is the one I took on my trip down to here. What? Kind of want one more. Is that bad? That's bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try it. I had quite a few comments on my foundation video telling me like, yeah, the mixing drops. You can like the warm foundations, just you can neutralize. So I'm gonna try it. I'm finally gonna give it a shot. I want to see, can I make it work? If not, this is just gotta go. So I'm gonna do this. The Estee Lauder Double Wear mixed with the blue drops, and I have it in the shade 2W1. Give it a shot. That's happening. Okay, for concealers, I did keep one concealer that I'm really gonna focus on finishing, but I would like one more. You know, let's see. How about we pull in? Should I do Natasha Denona? Let's try Pacifica because this I kept it after doing my declutter. So I should play with it and see if I actually really enjoy it. I'm gonna do this. Although the natural thing would be to pull this guy in, which is kind of like, you know, that would have been the smart thing to do. But sometimes, not the smartest. Let's just do the Pacifica. All right. Do I want a glowy product? Yes, I do. Which one do I want? What do we have? So we've got Bronze Glow and Rose Glow. We have Charlotte Tilbury. Got the Christian Dior. How about we do, I think I'm going to do the Rose Glow. Well, although I just had the full size Rose Glow in my stash. Let's do the deeper one, the Sun Glow. Let's try this one. Okay, let's get powders. All right, for powders, this is one drawer that really needs some work. Um, I think I would like to pull in my Nikia Joy. It had been a while since um, I played with this one. I'd finished it and then, so I opened it not that long ago and I really want to play with it. I do miss this powder quite a bit. I really enjoy it. So we're going to do that. Um, Got definitely quite a few in here that I would like to declutter. So I need to get on that. I think I would like to play with let's do Guerlain meteorites for a finishing powder, and I have it in the shade 3 medium. I haven't thought about this one in so long. Really love the scent of it. Oh, the powder itself too. Oh my goodness, that's just like what my childhood dreams were made of. There's that one, and well, the Nikia Joy, the nice thing about it is I can use it under my eye and I can use it all over the face and it just looks good. So I might just keep the one powder. Um, you know what? I'm gonna pull this one in. Oh, this is not like it's something I would declutter. Why am I even trying? I wouldn't get rid of that. I love the packaging. Like Loge. Ooh, let's pull in Kosas. I like Kosas. Good, like one of the pressed powders that I do like. Wow, I also like the Dior one. I'm gonna do Kosas, I think. Actually, let's do Dior. Because well, why not? We have the Dior foundation. Okay, that's it from here. I'm gonna grab some setting sprays. Are you guys interested in looking through my single shadow drawer? Because we're right here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Here it is in all its glory. Back here I have pencil liners. I'm not going to pull anything in because I really need to go through it, and I would say the majority of them need to be decluttered because they're older and I'm not putting any of that near my eyes, or I like them in my waterline. I'm not even going to risk that. I'm not going to get them close to there. But over here, we've got some Macs, we've got some, God knows what, time for a declutter. Let's see, some favorite shadows from here, because why don't we play with them? Ooh, Sequins by Marc Jacobs. I flippin' love this thing. We're gonna pull that in. What else do we have in here? I hate that Patrick Ta one. I absolutely despise it. I think I'm gonna try one of these. These are all by Sephora. Like these are the Sephora brand. What is this? Why is it backwards? Oh, because it's a different brand. The Sephora single shadows is what I'm trying to say. I immediately gravitate towards this one, but I'm not gonna pull that in. I think I'm gonna do Metal Fact. Ooh, this is so pretty. It looks like I used it. Let's use one I haven't used yet. 1, 2 has been used. Let's do the sequin one. Okay, what else do I have in here? I've got some shadow sticks. We've got some Charlotte Tilbury's. We've got the liquid ones by Elf. I think they need to get decluttered. They're very separated. I wanted to play with them not that long ago, but one of them is super separated. What else do I have? Let's pull one from here because these are always fun. Actually, I really like those ones by Charlotte Tilbury. Maybe I'll pull in the deeper one. This is the color Chameleon. So the Smoky Pillow Talk. Oh, Smoky Pillow Talk is the name of the shade. They're called Color Chameleon. This is Pillow Talk. Smoky Pillow Talk. Wow, so inventive. Ooh, Amethyst. Let's just do Amethyst. I don't think I've used this one. I know. Nope, looks like I just swatched. All right, I'm going to pull this one in, and that's it for shadows. Let's go ahead and get some setting sprays. All right, setting sprays and primer mists. I did replenish my, I just pulled it from the stash. My Smashbox setting spray. I finished one of them, and this was the last one. And then my last Smashbox primer mist. I don't even want to use it. I love this stuff. I hate Smashbox for doing that to me. And then get rid of that primer too. It hurts my heart. It absolutely hurts my heart. I'm gonna try this one, the Rosewater setting spray, makeup setting spray. This is by Maven Beauty. It's been a long time since I used it. I'm gonna pull that one in, and then for a primer mist, I do like these by Elf. Gosh, I could not think of the word. Is this a foreign one? Prime, Correct, and Set. Should I pull Milani? Let's do Milani. How about that? Milani and Maven. So we're pulling these two. Okay. We didn't pull. Did we? Yeah, we pulled bronzers. All right, let's go ahead and move on to complexion products, bronzers, blushes, and highlights. All right, for bronzers, what do I want to play with? Okay, from the bronzers, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull in Becca Capri Coast. It had been a while since I played with that one, so I do want to use it. I pulled in one cream. I have two creams technically. Um, this is two powders. Okay, we can get more powders for sure. How about we do? I was gonna say that guy, but no, I don't want to. I don't want to. I like it. Let's do Christian Dior. We'll do warm bronze. And I've got some bronzers in the back that I had been considering decluttering. So I'm going to start pulling one of these in. How about I do, I want to do the Huda Glowish. I'm going to do this guy. Okay, that's enough bronzers. Yeah, that's enough bronzers. Let's go ahead and pull in some blushes. Alrighty, for blushes, I have two already pulled in. Let's play with some fun colors again before summer ends. I think I'm gonna do these. I know they recently were, played with, but I need it. I need it for my soul. Hope. I think I want to try, well, except Joy's not going to be the best for all the eyeshadow colors I have. Actually, yeah, I'm going to pull this one in. Because I have the Bare Necessities. Let's do, I think I'm going to go wild. Going wild. I'm going to play with this one. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Blush, and this is in the shade Daring Candy. Look at how beautiful that is. I'm going to put that in. Should we do one of the Kosas? Gosh. Why? What do we think? No, I'm gonna pull in one of my Charlotte Tilbury's. I don't show them enough love. So we're gonna do, I have Pillow Talk and I have Love Glow. I think I'll pull in Pillow Talk. Yeah, pull in Pillow Talk. So we got 1, 2, 3 blushes. All right, now for some normal color blushes, to some degree normal. Like, a little less bright. All right, we're gonna go with this guy. Oh, I love this. I need to play with it some. Oh, that's not the one I was looking for. Have you ever had that happen? That's absolutely not the one I was looking for. Okay. Although that's a really pretty one. This is the one I was looking for. I'm gonna pull this one in. This is in the shade Fantasy de Chanel. Is that the shade name? I think. I don't know. So it's a limited edition thing. I'm gonna pull it in. I cannot believe that. That was hilarious. Although this is so pretty. Do I want to pull it? No, no, Rania. You were looking for something specific. Yeah. Okay. I think I got enough blushes. I have one, two, three, four, and then two liquids. Um, I love blush. Can you blame me? Um, should we do the normal rosette, French rosette? That was dewy rosette, glossy rosette, something rosette. I don't remember. Or should we do? Ooh, I'm gonna pull in this buxom one. This is in the shade Mykonos. Wanderlust, shade Mykonos. Like, what is that on top? Looks like a little bit of a hard pan. All right, let's do highlights. Okay, for highlighters, I had two remaining from last time. And I think since we got so many Dior products, I am going to pull one of these. I am going to go for the shade Peach because I feel like this is more of a highlighter. I love the shade Rosy, but it's definitely a blush. And I think I got that covered today. Other highlighters that I would like to play with this time around. Ooh, you know, I kind of miss something like this. I'm going to pull this one in. Oh, again, another Dior product. This is the shade Pearlescent Glow. I mean, that was accident, not intentional like the others. Okay, what else do we have? Um, okay, what do I have all the way in the back? Okay, this I just used and I'm considering decluttering, so pull shit back. Oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Is it pretty enough worth breaking my nail? It took me months to grow my nails. I tried to concentrate my brush over here. Do you see the, what is it called? Hologram? Is it hologram? Okay. I just wanted to show you that because it's just so pretty. Let's pull in, I'm going to do Amrezy highlighter. It's been so long. Pull this guy in. Let's see. Let's try one of these Nabla ones. I'm going to do this one, Privilege. What did I say? I had two remaining from last time. Two. I can only get one more. I'm allowing myself just one more. See, I think I'm gonna play with this one. This is by NARS and this is the shade Capri. I remember it used to be a little bit of a pain in the rear, so let's see. Let's see what we think about it. Okay. I pulled in a lot of Lippies earlier, so I'm gonna put everything back in the drawer and then I'll see what I have and what I need to pull in. And then we'll do swatches. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pull in a few Lippies. Yeah, it looks completely different in here, and I'm really happy with it. But let's pull in some lips. I think I'm gonna let's do this guy from Maybelline, lip crayon. This is in the shade Enjoy the View. I'm gonna pull this one in. I think I'm also going to pull in. Let's do the bunch of stars, Jar of Stars by MAC. I'm gonna pull this guy in. Um, okay, let's go to the next drawer down. Okay, so now my lip glosses and lip treatments are all in here. I don't have any lip liners in here. They're sitting on my desk. But from here, let's go ahead and pull in. I'm gonna do this Fenty Beauty Heat. This is in the shade Hot Cherry. Uh-oh. Where you going, little lippy? I think I'm also going to pull in. I'm gonna do the Kaja. These are older, like I've had them for a while, but I haven't used them. It's still sealed. I'm gonna do this Kaja lip gloss. I think I want one more lip product. Like something maybe. Okay, let's do a. I hate these lifter glosses because they're so bulky. I'm gonna do this instead. The Pat McGrath lip gloss. This is in the shade Divine Rose. So I'm gonna do this, and that's it. Now I'm gonna put everything back, and then let's do swatches. Alrighty, you guys, I went ahead and I put everything back in the drawer. I really, really like how it looks. And like I was saying, I was waiting for a package to arrive. I'd ordered the Urban Decay Moon Dust quad that was at Sephora. To be honest, it's been so long since I've used Moon Dust from Urban Decay, so I don't really remember what I thought about it, but I really wanted to bring this in to this week, so we're going to be doing swatches of that. Let's get started. Start, I guess, with primers and then move on to foundations and all of that. For primers, I have two in here. The first one is by Muji. This is the UV Make Base face primer. I like that it's SPF 27. I used it when I first picked it up, but I haven't used it in a while. So I'm really curious of what I think about it. I need to play with it for quite some time. I really like the SPF part. So the other primer that I have is the Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. This survived the declutter not that long ago because I remember that I really enjoyed it when I was using it. So I wanted to give it another shot. I wanted to play with it some more. Feels really nice. Smells really nice. I'm not usually big on citrusy scents, but that smells pretty nice. So these are my two primers. I did go ahead and put in the Say Sun Glow, the Glow Super Gel. I used it all over my face yesterday, just kind of like I wanted to see what it looks like. It was a bit much for all over the face without having anything on top of it. But I really like how it blends. Like it melts into nothing. Like not melts into nothing, but really it sets into the skin, but it feels really nice while you're blending it. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. I don't have my words today. They escaped me. Okay, for foundations, I have three in here. I pulled in the Fenty Beauty, the Lit, Stay Lit, Be Lit, what is it called? Soft Lit. And this is in the shade 230. I haven't used it yet, so I'm really looking forward to playing with it. I pulled in the Dior Forever Skin Glow. This is in the shade 2N. I know I really like this one and it wears really nicely. And then the last foundation I pulled in is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is in the shade 2W1, which is a little bit kind of like yellow for me. So I pulled in some blue drops. I haven't tried this combo yet, so I'm going to try it and see, is this something that's going to work for me or not? Because that's going to help me decide if I'm keeping that foundation or if I'm decluttering it. All right. All right, moving on to concealers. I have two in here. I have the Iris Andromeo concealer. I'm really trying to finish this baby up. I know it looks kind of weird, but there's nothing wrong with it. No weird smells or anything. I haven't had it open for more than 6 months, so I feel okay trying to work on it a little bit more. I'll have to go back and see exactly when I purchased it. I think it was either April, maybe May, either April or May when I purchased it from Sephora. So I guess we're getting there. What are we in September? So this month, maybe October, and then this guy's gonna go in the trash if it's not empty. So I really want to finish it. It was quite a bit of money. And then I have the Pacifica Dreamlit Glow Concealer. This is in the shade 09. I remember really enjoying this one and found it very similar to NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I really like the glass packaging. Both of these have really nice glass packaging. And for the iris, I have shade 4. Are they even still at Sephora? I'm not really sure, but yeah. For powders, I had totally forgot that I pulled in the RMS powder. This is the Hydra Setting Powder, and I have it in the shade Light. I pulled it in, but I also pulled in the Nikia Joy Cosmetics powder. It's my absolute favorite powder. One of my favorites for like daily use because I can use it under my eyes and I can use it all over my face. It just sets beautifully. I also pulled in the Chantecaille Lotus Perfect Blur Glow Powder. I want to use this guy as a finishing powder. For a pressed powder, I pulled in Dior. This is the Backstage in the shade 2N. And I pulled in the Guerlain, not L'Essentiel. This is Meteorites in the shade 3 Medium. I really like these. I like to use it as a finishing powder. All right, now for the exciting stuff for bronzers, blushes, and highlights. Let's go ahead and get started with cream bronzers, and then we'll move on to what's the word? Powder. My God, see, I don't have my words today. What the heck is going on, Rania? I have 3 creams. I really want to try this e.l.f. Putty Bronzer on my skin because I'm not sure that this is a bronzer I want to keep in my collection. So hopefully, I'm like, which nail is the shortest? So I want to use it. I want to see what I think about it. I from what I remember is the bronzer itself I really like. I just hated the fact of how tiny it is. It might be a slight bit more dry than the putty blushes, but it has like that, cream to powder. So I'm looking forward to playing with it and like, okay, is this something I want to keep or not? This is a new one to me. This is the Too Faced Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick, and this is in the shade Chocolate Souffle. All right, this is first time use, you guys. Oh, that looks a lot more contour. Ooh, wow, that's creamy. That's kind of like Rare Beauty creamy. That smells nice too. Okay, looks like it blends pretty quickly. I don't see a whole lot of, like, it's not super intense pigmentation, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to this one. I feel like it kind of surprised me more than I thought. And then I still have this guy from last time because I really want to use it. This is the Victoria Beckham Contour Stylist, and this is in the shade Marble. I had it last time. I used it just once, and I was not sure. Like I felt like I needed to use it some more than before. Okay, it's a lot more sticky, has a lot more color, but I think that I think it's blending pretty nicely. Yeah, it has more color than the Too Faced. But yeah, that looks good. I think this would be really good for uh, lip line contouring. I don't do a whole lot of nose contouring, but I could with this one. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on to the powder bronzers. How many did I pull in? Oh, wow, look at me. I only pulled in 3. Oh, 4. The big one. All right, we'll get started with this guy. Yeah, my husband ended up getting me this for my birthday, which I was really excited about. Really happy. I did nag him quite a bit. But we got the Hermes Healthy Glow Mineral Powder, and I got it in the shade Sahara 03. It's so pretty, you guys. Ooh. I've opened it. I haven't swatched it, but I opened it. All right. Let's do some swatches. I feel like I want to swatch on this arm so we can see it better. Okay. Feels really nice. All right. Really nice shade. Formula, feels really nice. All right. It has a beautiful sheen to it. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be more like matte. What does it say, Radiant? It says healthy glow. Duh, Rania. Okay, well, looks like it actually is going to deliver the healthy glow it promises. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to use this on my face and like actually use it. Swatches sometimes are great, sometimes they're, not the best, but then the product, the performance of the product is like, okay, let's see. I thought it swatched pretty nicely. Anyway, moving on. The other bronzer I have is the Dior Forever Natural Bronze, and this is in the shade Warm Bronze. Oh, doesn't look very warm. Oh, I feel like I hard panned it. Or maybe it just, see, stuck to my finger. That needed 3 swatches, but I remember like performs really, really nicely. So I don't think that the product is bad or anything. It just, I don't know, maybe just my hands with the swatches, but build up really nicely. The color, for some reason, I used to think that it's pretty warm, but like putting it right next to the Hermes bronzer, it looks a little bit more cool. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I think about it on my skin, like using them. Am I gonna prefer one over the other? I'm not sure. Ooh, I hate swatching Glowish by Huda because I feel like I hard pan it every single time I touch it. This was one that I was like, I was really considering decluttering this one. I am still considering decluttering it. See, I feel like it just immediately hard span, and look at it on my finger. Dude, I washed my hands right before this video, so I don't have any oils or anything. Now I'll get a swatch. Okay, here we go. Now it works. I need to scrape the whole top layer off, and then really try it because that just was a pain, it was a pain. And then the last bronzer is Becca Capri Coast. Um, this used to be a favorite, absolute favorite. So really looking forward to using it. Ooh, I love the glow that it has. Okay, these are my bronzers. Let's talk about blushes next. All right, for blush, let's go ahead and get started with powders because I want to make a mess on my arm yet. And I think all of these are highlighters. Yes, but I have some creams. Okay, we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Chic to Cheek, Cheek to Chic, Swish and Glow Blusher in the shade Pillow Talk. Basically, Charlotte Tilbury blush and Pillow Talk. So it has like the outer ring and then the inner ring. I haven't used mine in so long and I really want to play with them. So here's this one. I also pulled in Buxom, the shade Wonderlust. This is the primer infused blushes, and I feel like these hard pan easily too, but I could be wrong. Here's McDonald's. That's a really pretty color. What else do we have? We have Rare Beauty. This is powder blush and the shade is Joy. So pretty. I could layer these too. That would be so pretty. And then we've got the Chanel Fantasy de Chanel Illuminating Blush Powder. I don't remember what the shade name was. This is such a gorgeous color. This is, again, one of these products, kind of like Hourglass products. Feel like when you swatch them, you're like, I don't get anything, but then it looks gorgeous on. Yeah, that's one. Okay. These are the powders. Let's talk about the creams. I pulled in 2. We got the House Labs. This is Glossy Rosette. Have not. Wait, is it twist or pull? Pull. All right, first impressions. color. Really pretty color. Ooh, that's really pretty. Feels balmy. Definitely feels balmy. I wonder, like, what the staying power is on it. Is it gonna slip and slide, or is it gonna be okay? Now let's do the hourglass. This is the liquid blush, and I got the shade Whim. So I'm supposed to shake it. Oh yeah, shake well before use. Shake well, shake well. Shaking, shaking. And that should be good. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. A really pretty color. Ooh, I'm glad I went with that. All right. I'm looking forward to playing with those two. Can't wait, actually. I'm gonna try wear makeup tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day. Hopefully. It's been a while. Oh wait, I have more blushes. Oh no, I already cleaned my arm. My hand. I'm not doing so good today, guys. Oh, this is so bright, but it's so fun. My hand is wet. I see that my hand is wet. I felt like kind of stuck to one spot. Look how pretty this is. I mean, this is such a beautiful, happy color. This is in the shade Darling Candy. Okay, let's move on to highlighters. For highlighters, I pulled in a lot. I pulled in Christian Dior. This is in the shade 03, Pearlescent Glow. This is so pretty. Reminds me of the Fenty Beauty, like her highlighter, like gloss. What is it called? Not Diamond Bomb? Is it Diamond Bomb? I think so. I really like this one, and yeah, I want to play with it. This I kept from last time. This is Bare Minerals, and this is in the shade Free. Oh, that's kind of an intense highlighter. We've got by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter, and this is in the shade Honey. Ooh, so pretty. Wow, looks very similar to the shade Free. Interesting. I didn't notice that before. And then we have ABH Resi Highlighter. I'm really enjoying this one. All right. And what else do we have? Ooh, and we have Nabla. This is in the shade Privilege. I haven't used these from Nabla in so long. That's a pretty color. Very subtle. And then finally, there's the NARS Capri. Not sure how this is gonna swatch. It used to give me such a hard time, but we'll see. Oh, there it is. Ooh, that looks really pretty. Looks really pretty. Kind of like a lot more lit within from within than these. Well, I guess the Nabla was a little more subtle than the other three. All right, these are my highlighters for this time. I have one cream highlighter. We'll swatch that. And that is the Dior. I know it was like a Dior theme. And this is the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer. And this is in the shade Peachy. There's Peachy. Really pretty. I really like it on my on top of like my makeup. That probably was not the right spot to do a swatch. Oh, load it up. See, it's like I'm using so much, but it does not get like blinding, which is really nice about it because it doesn't show, it ends up not showing texture or anything like that, but such a beautiful highlighter. It looks really pretty on. Let's move on to eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to get started with the Urban Decay Moon Dust Space Cowboy Quad. Here we go. Let's do this. Do they have names? Oh, yes, they do. Space Cowboy Rides Again is this one. Wish the names were some. Oh, yeah. So, Space Cowboy Rides Again, A-List Energy, Sparkle Hour, and then Lunar Lit. Let's see what we got over here. Again, I don't remember what Moon Dust formula was like. Actually, really nice. Except for this one, it's not very like sparkly. It's shimmery, but it doesn't have the dimension like the other two do, the other three. But it's really pretty. Wow. Okay. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to playing with this one. This shade is so pretty. Um, Believe it or not, I do not have Space Cowboy in my collection. Not sure why. Never had. Okay, let's move on to the other eyeshadow palettes. There's quite a few, and I'm wondering if I should put one back. Let me pull them out. So many. Did I just go crazy or what? Okay, these two I swatched last time, but I will open them and I'll do maybe just a couple swatches, not the whole palettes. Rose quartz, I've played with it before, so I'm sure I swatched it. Let's do these. Let's see what I think about these right after swatching the Urban Decay ones. This is by Flower Beauty, and this is the Desert Lights eyeshadow palette. What's the other one that she has? Jungle. Probably wasn't the best idea to start with shimmers and glitters because my hand already has shimmers and glitters all over it. So that's the top row. Really nice, very, very nice formula, very smooth. Like feels a little bit creamy almost. Oh, that's so pretty. Really is pretty. I think that it's different, definitely different than the Moon Dust palette. This is gorgeous. More shadows that you could find somewhere else. They're not like special shades but they have beautiful impact. The color, the formula, everything about them, they look really good. Actually, yeah, I mean, they're really, really pretty. I was gonna say, actually, they're kind of special shades, but no, there's no like multi-chrome or anything like that except for kind of these two over here, especially this one. That's like a really, really pretty shade. But overall, I would use it for sure. Along something else. I don't know if I would have any shades in here that could be like, oh, I don't know. Or maybe it was just some bronzer. I could use it. Sure, why not? A shade all over the lid. Okay, so there's flower um, desert lights. We've got from Wander Beauty. This is the Trailblazer eyeshadow palette. I don't even know if I've swatched this thing. Nope. Pretty. Let's do some swatches. I'm trying not to can't see if the mirror is like I can't tell, I guess. Um, let's do this. That's gonna, is that just a matte? Yeah, it looks like a matte cream shade. So first one is Jen, Maddie, Mandy, and Divya. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's do that green shade over here. Noreen. There's Noreen. Nice, Noreen. Pretty nice. All right, and then the row below, we've got Lindsay P, Elizabeth, Mackenzie, Alex, So this is Lindsay P, Elizabeth, Mackenzie, and Alex. And then one more. We've got Lindsay E. Hmm, ooh, that's so pretty. I wonder who Lindsay E and who Lindsay P are. Lindsay P is very pretty too. Got some really pretty shades in this little palette. I'm excited to play with it. Yeah, I had two when I decluttered them. I passed one on, and I just kept one for me. So really excited to play with it. Feels nice. The colors seem really nice, kind of like pretty wearable. Okay, Wonder Beauty, Trailblazer. I don't know who the names, do they refer to a specific person? Female founded, female led, female run. Okay, palettes inspired by our all-female team of creators and innovators who make it all happen. That's pretty cool. So they named it after, they named the shades after their team. That's pretty awesome. Next up, we've got from Huda Beauty. This is Rose Quartz eyeshadow palette. It's been a while since I played with this one too. Um, we'll do a couple swatches from here. We'll let's do some from this side. That looks really pretty. We've got Cosmic Love. Ooh, that's so pretty. How about we do, is that Blissful? Goodness, that's so pretty. How about we do, I kind of want to see this one. Empowered. Wow. Okay, how about, have I used this one here? I don't think I have. Oh, no, it looks like it's about to break off. Uh-oh, it really looks like it's about to break off. Push it. Push it back in place. Until, push it so hard I can't get any color off. That is really pretty. That's this one. That's the one that's looking like it's about to break, fall off. Let's do a couple more. How about we do the shade Quartz? Quartz. Quartz is really pretty. Wow. Let's do Energized. Oh, man. And then let's do this one, which is Abundance. Wow. I'm excited. I really don't remember last time I reached for this palette. I'm super excited. Like these two over here. So pretty. Alrighty. So there's Rose Quartz by Huda. We have Pat McGrath. This is the Mothership pen. Ooh, I love this palette. I love this palette so much. Okay. Let's see. How about, I have to. I gotta swatch the shimmers in here. We'll start with this one. Can't remember the names. Ah, I dug my finger into it. No. Bummer. Okay, here we go. Fix it a bit. All right. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my favorite shade, I would have to say. The gold is really gorgeous too. It has like different size particles. It's really, really pretty. Okay, let's do the last three, the shimmery three. Actually, we'll do one of the mattes too. Let's do this one, and this, and this, and this. Yes, I'm double swatching. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So pretty. These two are very, one is just silver and one is gold. They're the same thing. All right. I feel like this Shop My Stash definitely has a color theme. Alrighty, let's put this baby back. And we've got two palettes. We've got Blush and Berries by Dose of Colors. And this is it. Blushing Berries by Dose of Colors. I'm not going to swatch it. I've had this for a while, so. And then we have the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Barely Basic eyeshadow palette. I have not used it, you guys. Oh, so disappointed with myself. I need to just wear makeup. For this one, I'll just do a couple swatches. I'll just swatch the first two rows. They're special shades. They're shimmery, multi-chrome, various texture shades. So let's do the first two rows. Like the first row kind of almost looks like it's all the same from one angle. But you can see the violet in this one. You can see kind of like the golden in here, oranges, some greens. It's pretty cool. All right, let's do this. I think I'm gonna worked out pretty well last time here. I have so much shimmer on my arms right now. So outfit of the day, FYP, get ready with me, and DIY. I still don't know what FYP means. And then we've got hashtag, viral, engagement, and follow. So we've got hashtag, viral, engagement, and follow. My God, they're so pretty. Look at this shade. Holy smokes, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's so pretty. Cannot wait to play with this. Like, I feel like now's the time of the year to play with this. We're about to start with fall. Finally, finally cooler today. Cooler as in it's in the low 80s. It was on the 100 something last week. It was brutal. Anyway, so those are the eyeshadow palettes. We've got ourselves some Lippies. So excited to have new lip products. You have no idea. I have quite a bit. Let's do it. Where do I want to start? Well, pull them all out. I feel like I have a color theme this time around. Like, I can't remember what color this is, but don't these look very very much very similar? No, yeah, I mean, there really are. There's only these ones that are just not, but they're lip plumpers and lip oil. Okay, I'm gonna get started swatching. I think I want to do, let's do the sticks, and yeah, let's do these first, and then we'll do glosses. From Hermes, I have the, I don't know what's it called, but this is in the shade Eve. A different packaging, so I'm like, what is going on? It feels pretty cooling. It doesn't roll back down, so I'm trying not to like over roll it. The formula is so weird. It feels really nice and cool, and it's matte but comfortable feeling. Pretty interesting. From Maybelline, this is in the shade Enjoy the View. This is the Superstay Ink Crayon. It has been a while since I used these as well, and I rediscovered them when I did my declutter. Yeah, see, I have very, very similar colors this time around. Next, let's go ahead and swatch this MAC. This is in the shade Jar of Stars. This is a matte lipstick. Oh, it's a little bit different, a little bit more cool tone compared to, but yeah, so that's Jar of Stars. Let's do from Kofi. This is the Lassie Lips Staining Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Rose. I really want to get one more. Um, shoot, it's funny because I looked up the shade that I was interested in yesterday when I paused filming, and now I don't remember, but it's like a peachy beige. It's so pretty. It's so glossy, very comfortable on the lips, and I've used it, and it leaves a beautiful stain. Very similar to that. This is the Pura Pura. These are like I think tint something, and this is in the shade 22. Not really sure what this shade is like. Okay. I would say Kulfi feels more slippy, but doesn't stay like super slippy or anything like that. Cool. We have from Kaja. Oh, so sticky. Gosh, I hate that. This is the lip gloss in the shade Honey Drizzle. I think I had the Slippy before, and I don't know who wanted to try it. I want to say maybe my aunt, so I gave it to her. So there's that one. We have Lancome. Where are the names of things? Anybody? Can anybody even like Lip Idol uh something? And this is in the shade 36. Oh, this is it's melty, but not as melty as the other ones. The day that I picked it up, I tried it and I was in the car and it was hotter than hell. So I think this is supposed to be similar to those YSL lip thingies, you know? Pretty cool. Very balmy. And then the last like actual lip color with a shade, we've got Pat McGrath. This is in the shade Divine Rose. Pretty, really pretty. I love that color. I love the formula too. And then we have Dior Lip Maximizer, and this is in the shade oh, 12. Mahogany, teakwood, something. I don't know. And I want to get the intense of this shade from Ulta pretty soon with that coupon they just sent. So there's that. And we've got like a plumper from Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Hot Cherry. And then we have the Dior lip oil. This is in the shade Cherry. First use. Okay. I was looking for that, the stretch when you pull it out. Where should I put this? How about we put it here? Swatching that on my lips. Let's try it. I want to try it. I was looking for that stringiness, to test how thick it is. That feels so nice. That feels really nice. Does it have some sort of scent? I'm not sure. Very subtle, something very subtle. And that is it. Oh, I didn't pull any lip liners this time around. Okay. They're right here. Look at this. It's narrowed down, finally. What do we want? See, I think these two would be enough. And gives me a chance to try them. This is Wherever Walnut. Anywhere Caffeine. What do we think? I think Forever Walnut, yes. Anywhere Caffeine, no. Because I feel like I have some warmer. About some of these elf ones. This beige. This Mauve something. Mauveicide? Is that what it was? Mauveicide? Mm, nope. I think let's try the baddest beige if I want this one. No, I think it's gonna be this guy. About face. Yeah. Yep. So this is by About Face, and this is in the shade False Alarm. So we have False Alarm, and we have Wherever Walnut. Yeah, Wherever Walnut. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Shop My Stash. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.